This week, we're going balls deep with Syed Saddiq. What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of Balls Deep, baby!
We're going real deep, right, Harvinth?
Bro!
going real
my
deep.
goodness, what a week, what a lineup. Bro, hands down, the best episode of my entire life. There will not be a better episode than this. My name is Harvinth Skin, I'm a Liverpool fan. And to my right, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Unku Idris. I'm an Arsenal fan, and this weekend I'm glad I have life insurance. Yeah.
And to my far left, sir.
Hi, my name is Kavin J and I am an Everton fan.
Hey, come on lah.
No,
Don't flip so quickly.
Bro, and last but not least, we got a very special guest on Balls Deep. First time ever. Please make some noise for YB Syed Saddiq!
Saddiq in the house and still a proud Man U fan no matter what happened.
No matter what, huh?
No matter what. I'm not going to change. Like, I'm not going to change.
I'm getting some allergic reactions right now. I need some cream or a lighter.
Yeah,
either one.
There was a wager last week, in case you guys missed the episode, that the loser of the game would have to wear the opposition's jersey. And Kavin obviously lost the game.
He went balls deep.
They went balls deep. Quite the margin. Moyat was supposed
to be. Yeah,
however, we got Syed Saddiq here instead. So you got to take Moyat's place.
In the bet.
And wear a Liverpool jersey.
Hey, come on. That's blasphemous, you know.
Yeah?
It's like blasphemy.
Yeah, tell that to him.
Never mind, I give you a scarf.
Oh
instead.
my God.
You just have to wear the scarf here.
What does it say on that scarf, Harvinth?
It says champion.
Champions or what? Huh?
This one.
No, I think you have to answer. You have to answer that. Champions of what, huh?
What do you mean champions? Champions lah.
Oh, you got this, bro. You got this. Come on.
Bro, we are the most successful club in the all of England land.
Yeah,
of
We
course.
have the most amount of trophies ever.
So which championship you won this season?
This season.
wait.
So you're champion for being the most champions.
I have to congratulate you all for winning the cup this season as well. Really good.
Which
Really
cup,
good.
What cup?
Huh? Then why you all celebrating like you won the bloody cup, right? Huh? You won one game lah.
Bro, it was not just one game. It was a thrashing. It was 7-0. Never ever happened in Man United's history.
Yes.
And you had to get that from Liverpool,
Oh my
bro.
God,
What
all teams.
happened, man?
Yeah.
Among
I
all
know.
teams.
Okay, we're gonna start. What happened?
What happened? Come on.
I was watching the game with Kavin last night, so the
Break it down.
entire time Kavin
Yeah.
was sat in front of me.
Yeah.
Right?
In public, right?
In public.
In
We
public,
watched it
oh. Yeah.
Kavin was sat in front of me. You want to take this one? You feel very uncomfortable.
How do you think I feel?
It's the thing is that I didn't see Kavin's face even once. I only saw the back of his head. That's why I couldn't see the back of his head. His hand was behind the whole time. Just like that, bro. How did you feel watching the game, bro?
It hurt so much. Not because we lost 7-0. We can lose.
Yep.
But
Wait,
because
it
it
didn't
was...
hurt because you lost 7-0.
No, it hurt, but not... It hurt not because of to whom we lost.
Exactly.
It was Liverpool. And out of all people, I would have taken 7-0 to Southampton.
Really?
Yeah, I would have taken... it wouldn't hurt as much. It would
Because you
still hurt.
wouldn't hear Southampton fans.
Yeah.
We would still...
And you wouldn't hear Harvin
Yeah, exactly.
bragging about it for the next month.
I
Or maybe
feel
the
like
next year.
I would still do it. If you all lost 7-0 to Southampton, I think it would be a bit more of a joke.
No, because last season, a few seasons ago, didn't you all lose 7-0 to 7-1 to Southampton?
Yeah, but that's
okay.
last year.
Let's not bring it up to
Wow,
the...
very smart. You open it. Very smart.
Okay, how did you feel watching the game?
Painful.
Yeah.
I mean, horrid. I know that the game yesterday will definitely affect my mood throughout the week. And at the same time, I'll start the week by joining you.
Yeah. It's a good way to
In
start the
getting
week.
trashed.
Yeah.
Bro, sounds like a great week, bro. Y'all were just quite happy after winning the Carabao Cup.
That's
Yes.
true.
You guys were on a high, man.
You guys were on
That's
a high,
true.
out of your cave.
Yeah, you
That's
guys
true.
were
I
out
think
and running
Just
about.
when I thought I could leave the cave,
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
least for 6 months.
Now you need to renew the lease again,
That's
right?
true.
No,
Yeah,
I
very
think it is the hangover from that as well. I think, some of
Oh
the...
my god, now there's a hangover. Bro, when I said we had the quadruple run last year, we are getting the
That's
hangover.
football, brother. That's football,
But
man.
okay, y'all were like one season away. Like
Yeah.
we were like just two
That's true.
Hangover from winning a Mickey Mouse
okay.
Cup.
Let me explain. When I say hangover, I mean that some of the players actually believe the hype. You know how some people were saying title contenders and stuff like that. I think some of the
Nobody was
players...
saying-
No, hey.
This guy,
You see? Now suddenly nobody saying...
Wait, did you think that you guys were title contenders after a while?
Yes. It's always good to hope. Hey, mine.
Wow.
This guy. You won yesterday, fine,
Yeah.
7-0, but you're still 7 points behind us, by the way. And you are not even a title contender. So relax.
Wait, no,
He came prepared. Saddiq came prepared. Why we came prepared?
I'm my fact sheet.
We are 7 points behind y'all,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's still, we can still catch up.
Oh.
Because you guys were 8 points behind Arsenal.
Listen.
And you guys are title contenders.
Okay.
True.
Let's see how you fare against Bournemouth next week.
Yeah, that's true.
All I can say is that, you know, when the lineups were announced, you know, it was going to be a great game. Like no matter
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
right?
That's
When the
very
lineups
true.
were announced, full team, both sides,
That's
Casemiro versus Fabinho. That discussion
That's
can be had right now because that argument's been going on for weeks now,
Yeah.
right?
No, I think there was something
What
not.
went wrong? Because it was
Yeah.
1-0 at
Yeah,
halftime.
I think there's a few people that need
Second
to take
half.
responsibility for this, and I think one of them is Ten Hag. I love Ten Hag. I want him to stay. I think he's the manager for a long time, but I think he needs to take responsibility for this. As in the fact that first thing he did was to play.
Why did 7-0?
Continue.
To play Weghorst in the number 10, I think was a big mistake because he was ineffective the whole game. And also to play Rashford up front, especially when they know lah where to go with him. Right? I think playing him on the left
Right.
would have been much better.
Right. Who we
And-
talking about right now?
Hey guys, why don't you all just talk? We'll just sit here and cry. How about that? Okay?
Would you like some?
No, thank you.
Had enough?
No, I'm more of a Pepsi guy.
Okay, I have to understand this internal joke of 7 up, yeah.
7.
Very
Come on, man, Saddiq. Oh my days.
You want to understand the internal joke on the
Immediately
side,
when I said 7, immediately hit me. Oh my god.
What is the joke behind it?
Let me
huh?
explain.
Yeah, explain it. I mean,
Shut
It's
up.
not a very internal joke.
it's quite public actually.
They broadcasted it live yesterday.
Evidently, I've not internalized that.
Oh my
There's still
God.
denial syndrome going
Right,
on.
right.
Okay, so what did you think went wrong? Sid?
But why Ten Hag only? I mean, to be
No,
fair,
I mean, there was more.
to be fair, one game cannot
Yeah.
signify his turnaround, right? I mean, from not even being contenders to finally winning our first cup. And yesterday, I think it was more of a second half failure. First half, we did relatively well. We almost scored 2 goals in even before they scored.
You guys scored an offside goal, yeah?
Yeah.
You guys were the first to score first.
No,
That
but-
Casemiro argument
But
was
to be
almost
honest,
over.
Close.
you guys had more shots on
Correct.
target. You
Correct.
guys
In the first half.
In the first half,
Yeah.
yeah. No.
Second half don't count.
I don't know if you guys took a shot in the second half.
No, they took a few shots, lah, bro. I mean, let's say after they took a few shots, okay?
Bro, but
Those are different shots.
yeah.
It's very different shots.
it's very difficult to understand what happened because when a team is on a run of form like that,
Yep.
against a Liverpool side that has not been good at all, to lose in this manner is very unheard of.
No, but if there's any manager that I would trust to bring us back from the depth of this thing to next week, going into winning ways again, it is Ten Hag.
Yeah?
That's true.
It is Ten Hag. It is the guy that brought us back from 4-0 against Brentford. We were the lowest at our point there.
Yeah.
But still, the next game, Liverpool 3-1.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but I give you props.
Yeah.
You all beat us again, 7-0. Nobody, not even Liverpool fans. There was
I didn't-
no Liverpool
nobody.
fans
No,
out there
Nobody saw
before
it
the match.
coming.
If you ask them, will you win?
Yeah.
Not 7-0, 2-0.
Yeah.
Nobody would have said yes.
Okay.
That's true.
I fully agree with you. I was not looking forward to the game. I thought I would have taken a draw.
Yeah.
I would have taken a draw at Anfield. 0-0. I would have
Actually,
done
now
a
I should take a draw. Okay, draw.
draw. Speaking of draws, what's on your head, bro? The drawing is here.
Nice segue.
I don't know if you can zoom into this.
I don't know whether you can zoom.
That's a Harvinth Skin special right there.
I have no idea. It's permanent marker. So
What?
Yeah.
It's a Harvinth original, right?
It's a Harvinth original.
original.
It's
Why
a
would you
limb
do
fried
that?
chicken.
Branded already.
Why would you
know?
even do that, man?
He lost the bet.
No, I lost the bet.
lost the bet,
And
so
to
we
be
had to
fair, if I lose a wager, I will do it like
How many
this.
bets did you lose?
He's lost 2 already.
He has lost so
He's-
many
yeah.
bets. He had to shave his eyebrow on the show once. And it is,
But mad props to him for continuing to take the bets. You know?
Guys, I think I have a problem.
Yeah, he has got a bit.
okay,
He's Ivan Toney, though.
we have been discussing about how United had messed up in the second half. But is it also a case of Liverpool having been
Dude, honestly,
absolutely
you look
clinical?
at the 7-goal scoreline. Gakpo scored twice.
true.
Nunes
Your
scored
legs,
twice.
Nunes scored 2 goals.
Salah absolutely destroyed your butcher. Got butchered by Salah.
To be fair, like, I mean, as much as I want to give props to Liverpool,
Yeah.
look, you
You're
can't.
not gonna give
no,
props
no,
to
no.
them.
You
What
can't.
do you mean?
No, no, no,
It
no.
wasn't 10 goals.
I'm not going. I'm not going to take anything away from Liverpool. You all played well. You all deserve this 7-0. I give you all that.
Okay.
Right. But however, for some strange reason, that back 5 actually.
That's true.
That gave us 9 out of 10 performances for a long time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Suddenly, all gave 2 out of 10 performances.
Varane played like Maguire.
No, okay. Varane was slightly better, but Lisandro Martinez
Was damn bad.
was thorough.
Did you
He
see
was
Salah
so
send him
bad.
to the
Yeah,
socks?
yeah. He
He
sent
was
him
going a different direction.
Send him back to Boca Juniors. Alright? It's like send him back to primary school.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Like
What was Wout Weghorst doing, your favorite player?
he was there lah. He was in the area.
Yeah.
Like Blackpink like that.
Blackpink
Yeah,
like
like
that.
Blackpink.
But,
Okay.
but it also seems that whenever we play against Liverpool, Salah is like our kryptonite.
Yeah, he's
Right,
got
I mean,
he's taken
no,
off his
he-
shirt twice against you.
He didn't just score twice, but he assisted many times. Above
Yeah.
and beyond that, he was
Yeah.
creating terror and tyranny
Yep.
on the defense line. And this is not just the first, right? Even in the previous season, it was Salah who scored
Yeah.
too many times.
But going back to the phenomenon that happened last night, right? Nobody expected it.
That's
Same
true.
how nobody expected the 7-goal line. Nobody
true.
expected Salah to turn up
Yeah.
because of his
Yeah.
form.
Because his form
Yeah.
was so
Has
right.
been so bad.
I have to say this: the best defender for Man United yesterday was the fan who broke into the stadium and tackled Diogo Jota. Like it was brilliant. That tackle was brilliant.
you had a pitch invader,
Jota
is it?
went down. Klopp got angry. It was so good. That guy, we need to sign him. No, actually, you know what? Chelsea already signed him.
It's done. It's done. Okay, so Wout Weghorst didn't do anything, but you are a big fan of Wout Weghorst.
I still am a big fan of what he does in this
Don't
team.
you believe that he's better than a certain player also, right? That was last week, right?
So on TikTok, his TikTok went viral a bit, and comments were bashing you for saying
little bit.
Wout Weghorst is better than Cristiano Ronaldo.
TikTok comments are wild.
You
bro.
say that?
Right now,
Wout Weghorst is better than Cristiano
for
Ronaldo.
this team, he's better.
Okay,
This is what happens when arrogance kicks in, you know.
Yeah, little bit lah.
would you agree?
No, of course not. I wouldn't agree.
Would you okay, because he's on the side where he's so happy Ronaldo left. And I'm on the side where I'm saying Ronaldo left, and that's when MU started getting better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you take Ronaldo back over Wout Weghorst?
Over him, yes.
Now.
Now.
Over him, yes. I mean, there's a big difference. If you look at other players, maybe,
Yeah.
but
Saddiq knows his audience. man.
Would you want him to be in the team Ronaldo still?
yes,
Damn.
I still say so.
Wow. Okay.
And also, I mean,
Maybe not.
Look at
Maybe
that, man.
because when he was there, the interview with Piers Morgan.
we did much worse, and also I watched the interview as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
not
shout
the
out Piers
best of
Morgan.
interviews.
Yeah.
So in terms, if he's not so disruptive to a point that he can play with the coach and the team, yes.
Which he
So
couldn't,
maybe Ronaldo
Yeah.
2 seasons ago, maybe.
Right.
No, Ronaldo now.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Ronaldo
not
now.
lah. Maybe not lah.
So now
maybe
you're
not.
like-
Fair
So
enough.
you would
Fair enough.
take-
After the interview.
No,
After the
yeah,
interview.
after the interview.
Even,
Yeah.
okay, even, let's say take the interview out of it, right? He was a disruptive
still be
force
United,
in the United dressing room. Not only that, I mean, we were proven right when he was a disruptive force in the Portugal dressing room as
Oh,
well.
yeah, that's true.
Right, and when he refused to do certain things and he refused to be subbed out.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think look, he's a big player. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the
But
best
Wout
in the
Weghorst is
world.
better.
But
So that's my only issue.
Team.
Comparison.
no,
The comparison.
for the team, Wout
Wout
Weghorst
Weghorst
is better.
Clip it.
Not this time. Not this game. This game we
Hey, but who was man of the match actually for last night?
Salah.
Salah got
Salah
man
was
of the
man of the
match.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy has been shit, and then
He's
he
been
turns
shit.
up
No, but I think
against
besides
United.
scoring twice, he assisted
Assisted
twice
twice
as well.
also.
Did he
Yeah.
score twice?
He scored
He
he
twice.
scored twice
scored
and
twice.
assisted twice.
Assisted
So
twice.
whoever captain Salah,
Nobody, I think.
good for you.
All right, moving on to the less interesting side.
Thank God.
We have survived.
Okay, take it back.
Let's talk about the stuff.
I got nothing underneath.
Take off your t-shirt.
I got nothing underneath. Let's
Take off
not.
your jerseys.
What's that? Is that okay? Is that set okay?
What?
There's a that one. It's okay.
Oh my god. Can we please remove anything with the number 7 from this room?
That's Luis Figo's number. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Moving on. Arsenal.
Yo.
Bro, we got an Arsenal fan over
Okay,
here.
get ready for another monologue, guys.
Another monologue.
Just,
This
you can
guy-
skip
He's
forward.
waiting. He's already holding
Bro,
the mic.
Skip forward to 25 minutes, then you'll be fine.
You know, I wanted to have like a whole monologue like prepared, right? But then I realized, you know what? Maybe this week, right? I'd rather just keep quiet, right? Hear what you guys have to say because the results speak for themselves now. You know? And the league table speaks for itself as well, you know? We had 2 games in this last week, right? We had that 1 game in hand and then we had that normal game schedule. It was Everton at first. And I predicted it was going to be a draw, right? And then you guys gave me some shit, right? And
Because Everton beat
honestly,
Arsenal.
Everton beat Arsenal. Sean Dyche, I have a feeling was going to be like our bogey team, right, for Arsenal this season. Honestly speaking, that was me. It's called managing your expectations, right? I expected a draw and we won 4-0, right? We showed up and then we sent Sean Dyche back home, right? And we got those 3 points, right? In that 1 game in hand, we got those 3 points, right?
For someone who didn't want to do a monologue.
You are doing a monologue, bro.
No. Please, go on.
I've seen. He's just, bro. He was not done. He's forgot his point. Okay, move
There's
on.
so many things. There's so many things to talk about in that game, right?
Of course.
Leandro Trossard once again started in that false 9 position, right? And Ketia was benched once again. And then he got involved with an assist. So now, since we've signed him in January, right? Leandro Trossard has been involved in 3 goals and assists, right?
And he's injured, right?
He walked off, he limped off in the last game over the weekend. But I mean, it just shows, right? Because I was trying to talk about
Whenever Adri speaks, just times the X1.
just speed it up.
Speed it up.
You know, unless you want all those Arsenal fans
All
out
the
there
Arsenal soak it in.
trying to soak it in, right?
To be honest, I don't mind Arsenal bragging because it's
Really?
Arsenal.
There you go.
And it's
Hey.
not Harvin. And it's not
Really?
Liverpool. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Fist bump
And
Saddiq
by
for
the way,
Arsenal, okay?
we should give him the monologue because that takes away attention.
Why do you think I have not interrupted you yet?
Okay, anyways, like what also in that Everton game, that was, you know, Odegaard and Zinchenko. Zinchenko has been given that he was an inverted fullback, right? But now he's evolved into something even more, which is a free roam role now. So if you watch our games, Zinchenko is literally everywhere on the pitch. And then to the uninitiated, right, it might seem like it's illogical, it doesn't make sense. But it's a bit of like an organized
chaos.
Organized chaos with Zinchenko. But man, that guy, him and Odegaard in the midfield with Partey and Jorginho and Xhaka. Wow, like what a midfield.
I like how you're speaking about the game that happened quite a while back, 4-0, and you're talking with so much passion.
Yeah.
Now start about the game that just happened, bro. 3-2.
Oh, you're still fast forwarding, huh? Okay.
Bro, that Arsenal versus Bournemouth game, right? It was us against a team that's battling for relegation, right? We won that game 3-2. We were 2-0 down, right? They
Bro, I was so happy, bro. I was like so happy. I was so happy. I was ready to text the group and go like, yo, done, it's done.
You sent a few teasers, bro.
I already texted the group.
This guy was already sending a few teasers, and like, what a fucking game. I am just gonna say it.
The
Okay,
comeback
what
king.
an effing game. That game was absolutely ridiculous. Everything was against us, but I have said this before and I'll say it again. This Arsenal team is unlike any other Arsenal team that I've ever watched, right? And like the spirit, the perseverance, right, that Arteta has instilled because of the project that he started, right? If you still don't believe in Arteta right now, then I don't know what to say, okay? But
There's so much conviction right now.
Just let me know when you're done. Okay.
we conceded 9 seconds into the game.
Yeah, you did.
It doesn't get any better than that. And we were 1-0 down, right? And then like halfway through the game, Arteta made some very key changes. Tomiyasu was brought out. Ben White was brought in. The equalizer, the goal scoring for the equalizer.
Is Arsenal going to win the league?
Oh, I knew this is coming.
For all that talk,
He's holding his mic.
We got 12 more games to go.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me answer when we have 5 games to go.
Okay. Welcome back from your fast forwarding. I waited 25 minutes.
Bro, do you think Arsenal is gonna win the league?
I think so.
Nice.
I think for this round they will.
You want
For this
Arsenal?
season.
Sign of approval.
Definitely.
I don't know.
As long as it's not Liverpool.
Yeah. No,
As long-
Liverpool got no chance.
Yeah,
You got no chance. I would say I'm not deluded like other fans.
City is,
who suddenly when they're on a good run of form say we are title contenders. I'm not that deluded.
City is 8 points behind, is it?
City is right now 5.
5 points.
5.
5 is nothing.
Yeah.
5 is nothing
That's
because
true.
you guys just need to lose one game and City need to beat you all.
We'll see lah if 5 is
Yeah.
nothing. We'll see. We'll see.
No, but here's the issue though. Going 2-0 down
Yep.
to an
Bournemouth.
Everton,
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth team that was struggling to score goals.
Bro, honestly, Kavit, for me, my opinion is, right, in the EPL, when you get to this stage of the season, right, hell hath no fury like a team battling for relegation.
That's
man.
true.
You know,
Yeah,
the team can be losing 10 games in a row, but if it's a game that they really need to win and they're battling for relegation like how Bournemouth is right now,
Or Liverpool.
they're going to show up. Or Liverpool. They're going to show up. You know, they're going to show up.
They lost to Everton
This,
anyway.
this is not our time to
Oh,
trash
no.
Liverpool.
No,
We just
okay.
keep our heads up.
But you know, mad props to Bournemouth. I think their manager, who is also a very young manager, he's only a year younger than Arteta. So you know, they've got some really good players. You know, the forward line like Billing and also Solanke,
Solanke, yeah.
ex Liverpool.
Yeah.
And they showed up.
But they're getting relegated though.
I think they are definitely getting relegated. But for 80 minutes in that game,
put on a
they
fight.
were
Yeah.
out of the relegation zone.
Yeah.
So
So
they
I-
put up a fight.
Honestly, I think Bournemouth might just come out and Everton and Leeds might go down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I that's my decision. The way they're showing how they're playing, I think going 2-0 against Arsenal immediately, that showed a lot of strength. And also the way they defended, you all needed a lot of work to beat Bournemouth.
Yep.
Right? And this is one of those games where you think like, look, any other neutral fan thought you all lost already.
Yep.
Right? And you basically, you all in the last minute scraped a victory, which is great.
Nelson, let's talk about Reece Nelson. Okay. All right.
Oh God.
Reece Nelson, okay,
Fast forward
signed
now.
to the Arsenal Academy at 8 years old. Okay, he's an Hale End product. 8 years old, guys, not 7. You know, 8. Okay, 8 years old. He signed on
There's
to
no
Arsenal.
project.
Not 7.
Not
Not
7.
It's 8.
What was 7 though?
Is it 9? Wait, is it 9?
No, he signed at 8. He's been there his whole entire life. He's 23 years old now. And this is his last chance. This season is his last chance to make an impact and prove himself at Arsenal. And he hasn't signed a contract. They haven't had any conversations with him about his contract. But he's been a very, very loyal servant to Arsenal.
So 8
Right
to
before-
23, how many years is that?
I don't know.
15.
15, yeah, 15, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, anyways, right? Right before the World Cup,
God.
before the World Cup break, he scored 2 goals against Nottingham Forest in our 5-0 win, right before the World Cup. And then during the World Cup break, he played a friendly against Juventus, gets a hamstring injury, and then his entire season was in question once again, right? But then he worked really hard, rehabilitated, got back onto the pitch, made himself available for Arteta to choose.
Okay.
Bro, what kind of genius masterstroke is that game? Can we please talk about that? Tomiyasu was not
Do you
performing.
rehearse this the night
No,
before?
I don't. Bro, Tomiyasu didn't play well. What does Arteta do? Halftime, yo, Ben White, I'm resting you, but you're going to play.
Yeah.
He comes onto the pitch, scores his first goal for Arsenal, which was the equalizer to the game, which was assisted by Reece Nelson. And then you fast forward to the last minute of the game, and then Reece Nelson scores the winner. What? Bro, that finish was insane, bro.
This is really starting to sound like parliament now. Huh? I'm just saying, I will not yield my time.
I'm sorry, my time is over. That's it. Yeah.
Peraturan mesyuarat. Peraturan mesyuarat.
This is amazing. I know that you have practiced this and rehearsed. Because usually like on podcasts, we look at each other, we make debates. This one, like, every 5 seconds is there making the point and then coming back.
You can look at him in the mirror. No,
And there's so much passion and conviction.
You think he can join a parliament? He needs to join
I don't think he'll do much better than many MPs right now.
Oh, listen to that. Yeah. Boom. Hey, but I just want to end it with...
Ayo, still got ending.
I want you guys to just take a look at that screenshot of that photo right after Reece Nelson scored.
Yeah.
It's literally, you can pick out 6 different stories there. The way that people celebrated Odegaard on the floor, Zinchenko on the floor, Saliba running to the corner flag by himself. No one was there. You know? Do you know what's my favorite one? My favorite one was
I'm sure you're
Martinelli.
going to tell us. Yes, go on.
Martinelli. You know what he did?
No.
He ran and picked up the ball to bring it back to the middle of the pitch to score another one, bro. It's the last kick of the game, and this guy went and picked up the ball whilst everyone was going and celebrating. He went to go pick up the ball. He was like, guys, let's go. We need one more, guys. Let's go. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, I understand, bro.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back to Boss Team, everybody. We're gonna have a special for you, lah.
Okay.
I think we just need to put one segment for you. And then you like just the correspondent, no?
But still, Arsenal not winning the league, huh?
Well, no, not yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
despite
yet.
that level of
Yeah.
passion and conviction and
You have
Saddiq, I have learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, you have to understand one thing about Arsenal. They are the kings of bottling it, right? They
No, we're not.
They've gone to the Champions League
Spurs
finals.
is the king of bottling it.
That's true.
No,
Yeah,
also,
that's
no,
true.
okay, y'all are the queens of bottling it. Okay, fair enough. Like second in
I'll
command,
take it lah,
right? I
take
guess.
it
So
lah, yeah.
it's one of those things where I remember when we all were fourth,
Yeah.
right? And we were like, Manchester United was fifth. I think this was 2021 season.
Right.
Yep.
And then y'all just lost a
Lost.
bunch of games and
Yeah.
we took over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's pretty much
it
it.
does happen.
Yeah.
It will happen, and I believe so. City are gonna win the league for sure.
why suddenly City?
No, I would
doesn't
rather
want
City
Arsenal,
first. I
yeah.
don't want Arsenal to win.
He's
Actually, would you rather City or City, Liverpool or Arsenal? Which one you
Anything
rather?
besides Liverpool.
Anything.
Okay.
Anything besides.
Arsenal fans are annoying too.
No. They're nowhere as close as the Liverpool fans. Not even close.
I agree.
I think throughout the years, I think it's taught Arsenal a little bit of humility.
Yeah.
Like how we've been taught humility.
Yes,
right?
correct.
2020, 2021.
Yeah.
Liverpool fans last year was just in my face every damn day.
Saddiq, please come to the show every week, bro. Please come to the show every week.
If you come to the show
Have you seen
often,
his video yesterday?
yes.
I mean, it was already painful for me to watch.
I didn't say a
the
single
game.
word.
Exactly. So I can't imagine how you. I mean, you were watching the game.
yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
No. 3 more monologues from him, you will feel the same way.
We've been having him on the show. Okay. Touching on Chelsea, finally winning 1-0 against Spurs.
Yes.
After signing,
Yes.
I don't know how many players, 600 million.
Yeah,
they
that was-
couldn't score. They couldn't.
Bro, that's insane. What was the front line? You had João Felix.
Yeah.
You had
João Felix scored, right?
No, it was Fofana, bro.
Fofana scored.
Fofana
Four
came
people,
on.
their
Yeah.
strikers still can't score.
And it was against Leeds, right?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
struggling team.
Fofana is the striker. The one they got from Norway.
Oh,
the
they have
other
two
Fofana.
Fofanas.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two Fofanas.
I keep
yeah.
forgetting.
So
there's two
you see the
Fofanas.
problem. You see the thing is, since their last victory until now, they bought so many players, right?
Yeah.
The transfer window closed already. They still sign another 3 players.
They're
you know,
still signing players
they're
from
still
somewhere.
they're still signing players. Like they cannot join, but they're still signing players.
The one that scored is the defender, by the way.
Is it a defender?
Yeah, it was the Wesley Fofana, the defender.
Oh, not the other Fofana.
Not the other
Not David Fofana.
Not David Fofana. It was,
Oh, it was the other Fofana.
W Fofana.
Fofana, okay.
yeah.
What do you think of Chelsea fans?
I have no idea which Fofana you're talking about. Which just shows how much I don't know at Chelsea during this particular.
You're not missing out on much, bro.
You're not
You're
missing
missing
are
out
going
much.
through. Shout out Mark. Shout out Leonard. Recovering. I don't
But they
know.
spent 600 million.
600 million in 2 transfers.
And yet
Yeah,
they
in
still-
2 transfer windows, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
No, but did you see what's his name? Graham Potter after the match saying like, "Oh no, we had our best game. All our injured people are coming back, and I
He
think
has to say that, like, he has to keep his job.
We're doing great. You all won 1-0. Okay, that also was a fluky goal.
Yeah.
But then it was this game and the second leg against Dortmund, which remember he said in his press conference that if these are the 2 games
These are the
that
2 games like finals.
yeah, if I don't get anything from these 2 games,
Correct.
then
He's
Potter
out.
is sacked. But
Yeah.
all I want to say, right, is that you look at this front line from Chelsea, right? Sterling was about 40 mil, right? Havertz, I remember, was about 70 mil.
Yeah.
That's already like 110.
Yes.
And then you have João Felix, which is 20 mil on loan.
On loan.
So that's like 130, 150 million front line.
And yet you
to
can't
call
convert.
their defender to score against Leeds, a struggling side.
Yeah.
So if that's not proof that Graham Potter does not have it worked out, bro, he's on borrowed time.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's on borrowed time.
Yeah, I don't think the value of the player plays any part in this. I think Sterling was coming in after to a new team. Also, he wasn't doing that well in City anyway.
Yeah.
Then you got Kai Havertz, who's not a striker to begin with.
Yeah.
Right? He played when he was in the German team he
Yeah.
was in,
Yeah.
he played in every single position. But number 9 was his least favorite position. But now he's playing number 9. And he's playing as a striker, which, to be fair, is not his position. And then
Shit.
you got the other fellow, what's his name?
João Felix.
João Felix cannot defend.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Well, nothing much to say about Chelsea. They're still 10th place.
Yes.
And they'll probably stay there.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll make it top 4. Confirm.
No, confirm. I don't think
confirm.
I think that's why they're buying everybody now.
So because they won't get.
They won't get top 4, so now you buy, and then they'll be like in the conference
But
league
it's
or
mad
something.
how they work the financial
I don't
fair
know,
play.
man. If they miss out on Champions League, they're gonna miss out on a big chunk of cash.
Yeah,
Correct.
So
I think what's going to happen is they're going to have a fire sale in the summer. Like everyone, they're just going to sell. Not everyone, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like all the Kai Havertz, Mason Mount,
Yeah.
and they have to sell them at really good prices to even.
But how can they sell good prices if they don't?
They have already
if
bought
they don't
them
make the
for
top
such
4?
a high price.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but they have to make back all the money because like you spend 600 million, right? And like I explained last time, the clubs that are making money, like Manchester United, who make £600 average per year,
Yeah.
you cannot spend more than that. Like Man City is making, also around 600 million pounds a year, and you're saying that Chelsea is earning more than that? Cannot.
Of course not.
Yeah.
No, they're definitely not like the owner is just rich.
Yeah, but you cannot use the owner's money. That's not how financial fair play works.
Oh yes, sir. All this you know, huh?
Yes, I know.
Oh, this one your inside job, lah.
Inside deals, lah. No,
Okay,
but
I
they
understand.
did
From his
they
source
did-
in Bordeaux.
They did the whole 8 year so that you pay
Yeah.
this
Little by
thing and all,
little by
little by
little.
little and all that. But still, at the end of the day, it's gonna catch up with you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially with the amount they spend.
Yeah. Okay, well, City winning
2-0 against
2-0 against Newcastle. Newcastle are bottling it, huh?
Yeah.
You think they will stay top 4? I love the Newcastle story. I wanted them
Yeah.
to be in a top 4 spot. I really want them, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I feel like
Who are they going up against? Technically,
Yeah.
it's Spurs, lah, right? Technically,
Yeah.
it's Newcastle or
technically
Spurs.
Liverpool lah.
Technically.
Liverpool
sorry,
is-
I forgot.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I
Still,
forgot.
in
Still
top
not
4
giving it
now,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
My ideal top 4 now is City,
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal, Liverpool,
Bloody hell.
And then?
Newcastle. That's what I want to happen. It will round up a shitty season, but with a nice bow on.
Okay. I will point to you
Yeah.
a finger, right?
But you can't point.
I cannot point out. All right. But however, I'm just saying, like, no way is Man United not going to get in the top 4.
That's true.
I know.
Clip that.
Clip.
Clip that.
I completely
I
agree
don't
with
mind.
that.
Yeah, there's no way
There's no way
you
Man
all will
United.
fall out of top 4.
Look,
Clip
if,
that.
if that happens, I believe
Oh my
that
God,
You will
You
get
get
a real
another bet.
tattoo.
No,
You
no.
get another
Get a bet. Put
Actually,
it back in.
I get very worried when you get into a bet, we may lose.
No. I'm not making a bet. I'm just saying that it would be the worst capitulation, bottling it that I've ever seen. Like, look, listen. I think even if we maintain the form that we have,
Yeah.
there is no way we're not going to get third.
Yeah. I think if you preclude the game this morning,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened
Clearly-
in the game?
I forgot.
Yeah.
Very short amnesia.
I think, Forest and Everton, they drew 2-2. It was a great game, back and forth. Oh, very nice.
No, but besides that game, clearly we deserve to be in top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
But the game was pretty huge, though.
Yeah.
One game.
Hey, remember, we also lost to Man City 6-1. Oh, no, 6-3, if I'm not
That
mistaken.
was this season?
Yes.
It was this season. Oh my god! I thought
Yeah,
it was
it was
last
this
season.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
okay. So right now, it's all
But
about
we-
it's all about how you guys bounce back.
Yes.
It's all about how
no,
Ten Hag
we
manages the
had
team.
that 6-3 and we bounced
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is a 7-0. Yes, it's slightly worse. We will bounce back.
All right. Next week, you're all playing against Southampton.
Yep.
Y'all will bounce back.
Oof, if
We
you
must.
guys capitulate again.
If not,
It's
we
all-
may-
Guys lose.
if we
No,
lose,
no.
then we may not be in top 4.
But you guys have a
But we still
Europa
have time.
game, right?
I thought
So
you
we
were
still
so
have time.
confident, bro.
Yeah,
You're
losing.
all playing against Barcelona some more.
Yes.
Second leg.
No, okay, Barcelona didn't play well in that game as well.
Yeah, very surprising.
Very surprisingly.
Yeah,
they
it was
didn't play
hell.
well.
That week was hell for me because we lost 5-2
yeah.
to
And
Madrid.
then Barcelona.
And in
Liverpool.
Anfield.
Yeah, and then United won.
And then United beat Barcelona,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is a madness.
So are you trying to say that was like a false confidence?
What?
Like after winning
winning.
the Barcelona game?
I think the players actually believe the hype.
yeah.
They think they are like.
But which is
too good.
important. You need to. You
That's
need
true.
to. You need to.
Yeah, but if you believe the
But
hype
then
and you
losing
don't
7-0
work for
after
it,
that, susah, bro.
if you believe the hype and don't work for it,
Yeah.
Like, okay, the thing is Arsenal players also starting to believe the hype. But not in a bad way, in a good way.
We believe in it a lot.
Yeah,
actually.
because they can,
You've been
And
believing in it for a
especially
while.
you. Especially.
yeah.
You guys believe in it too much. City,
I'm
City
50-50, yeah.
but City, and I don't see City dropping points. I think City are going. City beat Newcastle very convincingly. Haaland
Yes.
didn't need to score.
Yes.
We had Foden scoring.
Yeah.
I think, and then
Foden is on fire right
Foden is
now.
on fire.
Yeah.
Haaland is dropping off form a bit.
Little
I
bit,
think
yeah.
You don't like
And
it, right?
No, I mean, look, I honestly think after João Cancelo left
Wout Weghorst or Haaland?
in this team, right now, what Weghorst?
What is wrong with
Why?
you, bro?
Bro, I honestly think that he fits Ten Hag's way of playing.
Okay,
That's
okay,
why Ten Hag, he's the only one you can play at number 10. Can you imagine Haaland at number 10? He doesn't come down to defend.
He defends what?
What? He defends what? He defends himself lah.
Okay, City winning 2-0.
Yep.
Newcastle bottling. What's your top 6 prediction? If you were to decide right now.
The Saddiq 6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
I think Arsenal will take the trophy.
Clip it.
I think City will still be second, a close second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
United will be third.
Come on now.
Okay.
Come on now, brother.
Okay. Fourth.
Again, preclude one game
Yep.
and everyone will say the same. Okay? Yeah.
But
Okay.
that one game is 3 points.
Come on,
though.
you're asking for my 6. It's not your 6, okay?
Yeah, I'm
You may, not even, you may not even have United in your top 6.
I've been getting school.
Yeah.
So who's fourth?
Who's
Yeah.
fourth?
Actually, that would be a very tough choice.
Yeah.
I still think Liverpool will make
Okay.
top 4. Even though personally,
Yep.
You don't want it to happen.
I prefer any other team.
You're a sensible man. Like, you're a very
sensible man.
Fifth, sixth.
Dressed like one as well.
Yeah,
you know what I
dressed like
mean?
one.
Yeah. I think it's
Tottenham,
tough, man.
I think.
Don't give Tottenham the Europa Conference spot.
No.
Give it to Newcastle, man.
Newcastle are
No,
strong
but-
as well.
They're strong, but they're not consistent.
Yeah.
You see, I think
Spurs are the same. Spurs are strong also,
Yeah.
but they're not consistent.
When's the next game between Tottenham and Spurs? Tottenham and Newcastle.
I don't know if they're playing.
yeah, we don't think that far ahead actually.
Yes.
we take it game by game.
We are winging this. You think we prepare?
No, but I think Saddiq, like, you know, in your defense, the reason why you're having such a hard time, I would have a hard time as well because
Yeah.
you look at 4th, 5th, and 6th, right? Right now, Tottenham's
It's too
at
close.
4th.
Yeah.
26 games played. Liverpool at 5th, 25 games
Yeah,
played,
one
right? So
game
they have a
deficit.
game in hand. But
Yeah.
Newcastle at 6th place with only 4 points away from Tottenham.
That's true.
They have 2 games,
Two games in hand.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
So
the reason why.
technically Newcastle are fourth right
Yeah.
now.
Technically, Newcastle, technically
Technically,
they're
lah.
fourth. Yeah.
But however, I really have some faith in Fulham.
Huh?
Oh, actually, that's a good shout. That's a
Bro,
good
this
shout.
guy's ball knowledge is just
No, Fulham
out of this world.
Hey,
bro.
look, Fulham have been quietly
No, yeah,
creeping
they have
up the
been-
table.
Yeah, they've been great, man. They've won 4 games out of the last 5.
Yeah,
That's ball knowledge, bro.
Yeah.
no, and
I
look,
like
they've
that.
been quietly
It's
creeping
the
up.
tattoo
Like
on
no,
top of his head, bro. It's giving him the powers,
it's
you know.
it's like the satellite dish. Yeah. So no, but honestly,
Fulham
but
are creeping up, yeah.
because Fulham are slowly creeping up, and I think that if they keep up this form, without a doubt, like very easily they can move up to the 5th, 6th, or
This is
even
the
4th
delusion
place.
talking,
You know why? It's because they've got Bernardo there, they've got Cedric Suarez there, you know.
All
A lot
Arsenal
of
players.
Arsenal influence there.
He just
Right.
had to.
I checked out already.
Okay, speaking of Haaland not being on form and you not liking Haaland and all that, we're gonna play a little game today.
Okay.
It's bench, start, or sell.
We know who he'll sell. That's for sure.
Wait. Sorry. Spurs also lost over the weekend. I just want to... Okay, Spurs versus Wolves. Adama Traore with a monster rocket into the net. Wow.
Spurs has been losing 2 games in a row. Right? 1-0.
Guys.
I love it. I love it.
Guys, let's not talk about the special kid. Okay, Spurs. Come on, Spurs. Spurs. I feel bad for you guys.
Yeah.
I mean that you have to support this club that is constantly just letting you all down.
I just want to
I'm
add on
so
to that,
sorry.
right? I'm actually very keen to see if there are actual Spurs fans
No,
that
you're gonna
watch
get
this
Ryan.
show
Yeah. Ryan Howlett.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Spurs fan.
I'm really keen to see this actual Spurs fans
actually
that
have a
watch
lot
this
of
show
Spurs fans.
for the banter. If you guys do, please
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Please tell
look,
us how
hi.
you feel.
Yeah, just say hi. Drop a
Ryan
comment.
Howlett the whole day today. Oh, 7-0, 7-0. I'm like, dude, you lost 1-0. Can you please stop?
Yeah, exactly. Anyways,
Yes.
sorry, continue.
Harry Kane should have left. Huh?
Yep, long time ago.
Okay, so we're gonna do a game of bench, start, sell. We're gonna give you guys options of 3 players.
All right.
Okay, 3 of y'all have to be in unison.
Okay.
Y'all have to agree
Okay.
to bench, start, or sell the player.
Okay.
Y'all have to debate your
This
points.
is where the arguing comes.
This is where the arguing comes, lah.
Ah.
Because if I give one person, it's just gonna.
Okay.
All right. So first option,
Uh-huh.
Haaland,
We know
Haaland?
we know his view.
Yeah.
Rashford.
Saka.
Hui, yo, this motherfucker.
Hiya.
So bench, sell, keep, right?
Bench, sell, and
Bench.
start.
Yeah, bench,
Current
sell,
form.
start. Yeah.
Whatever you want to say, lah. Don't
For
talk
this
me.
team.
For this team.
Yeah.
Is there an obvious person you would sell out of the three?
bench?
I will start Saka.
Obviously you'll say Saka.
Yeah.
I will bench Rashford and I will sell Haaland.
Yeah, I would do exactly the same, except for, I will start Rashford and
Y'all will sell Haaland. Y'all will sell Haaland.
Yeah.
What is wrong with the world?
No, because dude, we
You
spoke.
want us to come to an agreement?
Yeah. What's yours? What's yours?
Okay, no,
Saddiq?
sorry.
No, okay. Let's you know,
You guys would? Sorry.
I'll just switch Saka.
So same as
correct.
Same
Yeah.
as of
This
course.
is okay. This is United Arsenal biasness.
Yeah.
Let's say you guys are neutral.
okay.
How
As
to
a
do
neutral
that?
fan.
As a neutral.
As a neutral fan.
Okay. As a neutral fan.
Wait,
As a
which
neutral
one
fan,
you bench start this thing from that? Those
I'm
three?
just the adjudicator.
Adjudicator.
I just say the
Oh,
final
hello, Judy.
conclusion like that.
I think he has the same conclusion.
Peraturan mesyuarat.
Bro, I would start Haaland. I would start Haaland.
Okay, we're
sure.
supposed to debate, right? So we're supposed to have some
I would
facts,
start
right?
Haaland. I would sell Rashford.
Why
because that
Haaland over
motherfucker
Rashford?
is old.
Rashford.
He's 30, bro. Do you not know that Rashford is 30?
First of all, he's 26 years
Yeah, he's
old.
26.
Okay. Second
Yeah,
of
bro.
all,
Are you Googling
right now?
yeah, he's 26 years old. He started playing when he was 17 years old. 6 years.
He's
no,
25 years old.
The only reason why you
26
feel he's
years.
30 is because he's been playing for so long.
Yeah, he was playing when Van Gaal was doing
Yeah,
his homework, bro.
Okay, so the reason why I came out with that list, right, is because of what you just said, right? Like between those three, I definitely prefer Saka and Rashford over Haaland, right? When Haaland was in the other league, right, when he was playing outside the EPL, right, when he was playing in Dortmund, like you watch highlights and then you watch all of his goals, they're absolutely amazing. And he passes the eye test like 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
But then when you watch him like week in, week out in the EPL with City, as comparing to the City that we knew of, right?
Yeah.
We've spoken about this many times. How like he has changed the game of City, but they are
Yes.
too dependent. When the game is based on teamwork and like building up the play together to score a team goal, it's like he can't really
can't,
do
yeah,
it.
he
And,
can't
like
do it.
the guy is a lethal predator.
He doesn't need a
up front.
team.
Yeah, he doesn't need a team. So
he
for
just
me,
needs himself.
Yeah.
Therefore, he's better than the entire team.
yeah, for me, I subscribe to the Arteta school of thought, right? So
He has to link it back.
You know-
He has to link it
Yeah,
back.
you fast
know,
forward for 20 minutes
and-
now.
Can you see how annoying Arsenal fans are?
and the Arteta school of thought is all about you gotta play
a team.
together as a team, right?
So-
I presume you're not a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo then.
I was actually Team Ronaldo all the way up until the World Cup final. And then I watched it and I was like, damn, Messi. You got this, bro. Yeah, but my other argument, if I had to choose Saka over Rashford, is just purely because Saka is 4 to 5 years younger than Rashford, so his ceiling right
Rashford
now.
is old, right? That's my
Rashford is
point.
older,
That's
yeah.
my
So
point.
that's
my
why.
point.
25 and 30, big difference, man.
Very big.
I still feel 25.
Yeah.
Okay,
Saka is 21.
no, to be fair, it's a toss up between Saka
Yeah,
and it's a toss up between
And
Saka and Rashford.
Rashford is only now like
And to be fair,
damn good.
yeah, I mean, he's got 18 goals.
But the guy is
In a row.
ridiculously
Yeah.
good, bro.
Yeah.
I will
Okay,
never
so
deny
in
that.
unison, I have to agree with y'all. Sell Haaland. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sell Haaland. Okay, who? If
It's a
everyone had
toss-up.
to agree in this table.
Yeah, there's 2 against 1. So
That's true.
But I made my points. What are your points?
No,
Rashford is good. I'm going to conclude that you start Saka because you all had no points.
No, hold on, you never give us chance to.
Okay, give it Saka.
Okay,
Okay,
the chance. The thing is that Rashford has got 18
Boo.
goals
No, I'm kidding.
since the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
He scored a goal every single game. That is
One season wonder.
phenomenal. Whether you call him a one season wonder, he's been playing since he was 17 years old, right? He at one point got 27 goals in a season, which is phenomenal for
What does
that time.
17 and 27 have in
When
common?
he was a 20-year-old, right? No, this season he
No,
got,
what does he's playing since 17?
Yes.
And then he scored
And then
27 goals.
He scored 27
What's the
goals.
He saw
similarity
What's the
between those
similarity
two? The
between
common
those two?
variable there.
Don't.
Yeah,
Just continue.
Yeah,
continue.
listen.
March forward.
At the end of the day, I would pick Rashford because he just scores more goals this
Fair
season.
enough.
I think he's one of the most consistent players
This season.
this season, and at the same time, I don't think he's peaking because he's doing much. Every single season gets better and better, and above and beyond that, he's not a one-man show.
Yeah, he's a team player.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go with starting Rashford, benching Saka, and selling Haaland.
As long as Saka
go.
was there, he's got another 5
Listen,
years.
if you can play both,
Okay, we
Right.
got
yeah,
No, we can't.
damn good
It's
lah.
That would be damn nice, right?
That's England, bro. And you guys can't do shit.
No, we got Gareth Southgate. They won't play. It's fine.
Okay, next trio. John Terry, Rio Ferdinand,
Oh wow.
Virgil van Dijk.
I will sell John Terry immediately.
Okay.
Immediately.
I was so convinced he was going to say Van Dijk, bro.
No, I
I
was-
was so convinced.
49, is it? Did you
Rio
say-
Ferdinand,
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk, and John Terry.
Look, immediately,
I'm a fan. I mean, that's
You will start Rio.
I also will start Rio.
I also will start
I
Rio.
will start with Mr. Ferdinand also.
Yeah, we will. I think
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at wow!
very quick.
Look
Okay, but then there's some biasness. 2 players, MU players starting.
No, but you have to understand that between Virgil van Dijk, look, great defender.
Yeah.
I would still have him on my bench in case this fella injured. I would have a Virgil van Dijk to come in, right? But
Instead of John Terry.
John Terry, I will sell immediately. In fact, I won't even buy him. Okay. In fact, he walks into the door, I'll shut the door. Okay. But the thing is like with
My man has won so many Premier Leagues.
Yes,
Captain Chelsea.
Racist.
But he's racist.
No, but he is a Hey, he
Personality aside.
Okay,
Personality aside.
personality aside.
Footballing.
Okay.
No,
Personality aside.
I
That's
honestly
why
think
Mason Greenwood skills can play football. sorry.
No, when you talk about Van Dijk, Rio Ferdinand, and John Terry, I think is a bit more reckless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he's got the heart. Yes, he's got the team.
Captain Fantastic, bro.
Right? Captain Fantastic,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But he's reckless. The other two are Rolls Royce of defenders.
defenders.
They are smooth. They are nice. They don't go to ground easy. They will read the game
handling,
better, and stuff like that. John
But-
Terry will go,
Okay, I understand. Okay, so we're all in unison.
So
we
Ferdinand
will
starts.
sell John Terry, Ferdinand starts, and bench Van Dijk.
Van Dijk,
All right. Third one, last one. Thierry Henry,
okay,
Ronaldinho,
okay.
Oh wow.
Kylian Mbappe.
Oof.
Oh wow.
I will start Thierry Henry.
start
I will
Mbappe.
sell
relax.
Mbappe, and then I will bench Ronaldinho. That's it. That's my answer.
It's done.
It's done.
No discussions.
Mbappe
We move on.
is world class, but like for me, I've never.
Are you mad, dog?
been
A hat trick
fan.
in the
Yeah,
World
exactly.
Cup final.
I don't know, man.
Wait, are you looking at the
Sorry.
performance at your height?
It's
At
so
their-
hard.
at
or
their
like-
prime, at
No,
their
sorry.
prime.
The
Their
thing
prime,
is, right? I'm supposed to take emotion out of this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm such an emotional guy.
Ronaldinho.
It's quite hard, though.
But
And I really
Ronaldinho-
don't like Mbappe.
He takes all the fans on like emotional roller coasters, man.
Who?
Ronaldinho.
Yeah, lah. But then for me, dude, King
Henry
Titi,
is-
bro.
No,
King
you know what?
Titi,
I'm
bro.
going to shock everybody by saying that I
Fuck
agree.
me. Oh,
No way. in
I was
hell.
ready to
Thierry
be
Henry,
disappointed,
Thierry
bro.
Henry, if you've ever seen him play,
Yeah.
this guy is
Of course
the
we
real.
have seen him
No,
play.
look, this guy. A lot of times, although I hate Arsenal because that was the rivalry
Yeah,
between Man
yeah,
United
yeah,
Arsenal,
sure.
right?
Yeah,
Look,
was the
I
time.
hate them,
Yep.
and I hated y'all for having that player.
that player, yeah.
That player. That Thierry Henry was one player that was smooth
Yep.
as butter.
Yep.
Like he.
No, but Mbappe is doing whatever
No,
Henry is
Mbappe-
doing,
But
better.
why sell Mbappe?
Yeah, why sell
okay,
Mbappe?
Mbappe is a disruption. Look at what he's done to PSG.
This
I
guy
think,
just
look,
doesn't
I'm
like
sorry
big name
lah.
players. He doesn't like Haaland. He doesn't like Ronaldo. He doesn't like Messi. He doesn't like Mbappe.
And
I didn't say I don't like
And
Messi.
he likes Wout Weghorst. Nobody can take this man seriously, bro.
Listen, I didn't say I don't like Messi. Calm down.
Okay,
First of all, second of all, I prefer team players who play with a team rather than an individual
Mbappe
player. Who
can play with the team.
Exactly. Then what about Ronaldinho?
Ronaldinho, yeah, I know it's a toss up between Ronaldinho and Thierry Henry, but
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 No, I completely
Why
agree, bro.
Mbappe
I
over?
completely agree.
No,
Okay.
why Ronaldinho over Mbappe?
why sell Ronaldinho over Mbappe? No, why sell Mbappe over Ronaldinho? Because I feel like with the especially what happened with PSG and them giving him the keys and then still complaining.
We are taking personality
Cannot.
Do not bring this drama of like if he was in the
Cannot.
team, he
I
would
don't
dislike
like
the team.
him.
No, I'm sorry. I don't like a crybaby in the team. He will
No, you
disrupt
cannot.
cannot.
Based on only you are a manager. You are a manager in a team.
It's like we're talking about politicians right now.
I don't like him. It's not about personality.
him,
Thierry
bro.
Henry, dude, he made that team
No,
shine.
which is fair.
Yeah.
But
I think no
Mbappe-
one is disputing Thierry Henry. Everyone's
okay.
looking at Mbappe or Ronaldinho.
And dude, Ronaldinho can
I'm
light up the
disputing
sky.
Thierry Henry. What do you mean?
Ronaldinho can light up the sky. You can give him the ball.
What
the
did
player will
Mbappe do
everything.
in the World Cup final? Like the crown, is
He
it?
lost. He lost.
He lost. No,
He
did.
lost. How do you score a hat trick
You
and
are on
still
every
lose?
Martinez side, right?
Can you imagine like him growing up and saying, "Oh, grandson, I scored 3 goals in the World Cup final. Wow, where's your trophy? I didn't win it." Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
For once we agree.
My guy, he would have shown the previous World Cup, bro.
I
Okay,
think
He won the World Cup before.
No, but by
I
that
think
time
they
he
both,
dementia, he
they
forgot.
both just hate Mbappe. That's
I
it.
think so.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
they're not even
I think
looking.
so.
They're not
They're
even
not looking
looking
at football.
Okay, what's
They're
your?
like-
I want to hear your list.
I would start Mbappe.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll start Mbappe,
My
and then
gosh.
I'll bench
Careful,
Thierry Henry,
bro,
and then
Saddiq.
I'll sell.
Well done. I'm in agreement with that. I would send Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is
Okay,
just
I would sell Ronaldinho right now. Right now, I will sell Ronaldinho.
If you think about it, Ronaldinho is just a waka flocka merchant, okay? He just does the flip flap. He's beautiful to watch.
Did
You
you
wanna talk
just
about
open up the comments to
He
so
lights
much
up the
hate
sky,
towards
dude.
Harvinth Skin right now?
When he was in Barcelona,
The guy
He's
is...
just a run from the middle of the night
Oh my
merchant.
god, you shut your mouth, bro. Oh my
you are talking
god.
about Ronaldinho.
He
ah?
just hit the tiang merchant, bro. That's all he can do, bro.
Your video on TikTok, how many 100,000 views? This one gonna be a million, lah, bro. I swear, lah, bro.
Okay, we might not be able to conclude properly. All of us are not going to get into an agreement. But in the comments, let us know who would you start, sell, and bench between Kylian Mbappe, Henry, and Ronaldinho. I made it easier by listing it for you already.
Yeah.
Okay?
And for the first time, you are in agreement. First time.
We're going to read a few comments from y'all just to before we end it with predictions. First comment is going to be, can't wait to see Harvin in a Man United jersey next week, just by Nigel.
God.
Can't wait to see...
Oh God. You
What?
intentionally pick all the comments
No,
where you
no,
can
no.
just...
Graham picked it. Graham, back me up. You picked it, right?
Our producer.
Our top comments. It's not me. It's not me.
Picked
See,
by
I'm
the
very-
producer.
So evidently you have a lot of Man U supporters. So you cannot diss them.
Yeah, I'm not going to diss them. I'm not going to diss them. Can't wait to see Arvin in a Man United jersey next week. Please get him to kiss the badge and say, I love this game. I love this game!
I shall not do that.
Yeah.
What a week,
Never
bro.
happening.
Okay, another comment from Zach. The way Idris narrates about Arsenal is like ChatGPT AI.
That's a good thing, right?
No lah, bro. No lah, bro.
Do you get your speeches from ChatGPT?
How did Arsenal win?
Hey, shout out.
Zach.
Shout out, Zach.
Hazim Amrin, I'm from Puchong Rovers. Yes, we would beat one way. They are actually Puchong Rover players. This is an inside joke.
Yeah.
The 7-Up was in.
The 7-Up was...
Last comment is going to be blah 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 blah. Still blocked by Harvin on social media.
That was my favorite.
We all like that one. We all like that one.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Like, people are annoying online.
You should really check why.
Yeah.
Which comments?
I'll check.
No, I just want to block you lah now.
Do you block people online?
Really?
Really? Yeah?
Yeah.
Just take it. Okay, I like that. Predictions for this week. Let me just round it up.
Hit us with the lineup. What's the...
Hit us with the line. It's very quick. quick. There are going to be obvious winners here. All top 6 are playing against, I would say, weaker sides. Liverpool against Bournemouth. You think there's going to be a shock?
Yes.
Yeah?
I think it's going to be a draw. I honestly think it's going to be a draw.
I honestly think it's going to be a draw. I think
They're at the high now.
Yeah. No, I think we just came in one performance 7-0. Next week, Salah is not going to score.
Yeah.
He can't score.
No,
This is gonna be
it's
after-
going to be very difficult against a low block.
This is going to be after Real Madrid.
This is going
your
to
second
be
leg.
this week.
Yes.
No, this week.
Oh, it's this week.
Are we playing Real Madrid this week?
Yeah,
Yes.
1 week from now.
Oh. See, we're going to beat Real Madrid.
Okay.
Ooh, but
We're
you
going to
need,
beat Real Madrid.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But not win
we're
the
gonna-
aggregate lah.
You
No,
beat,
we're
but
going to
not-
beat Real Madrid 3-0.
Yeah.
Oh,
Win
wow.
on penalties and go through.
wow.
Bro, we have done it before against Barcelona. It's next week.
Actually, no. Even if y'all win 3-0,
There's no
Real
no
Madrid
away.
got-
There's no away goal rule.
oh, no more.
Oh,
away
okay, I
goals.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
New rule.
You
Yeah.
know, so even it's 3-0, we
Penalties,
still go to
yeah.
penalties.
Oh, so it's still possible.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
okay.
I'll say this week. I'll also say it next week. Liverpool are going to go through the next round of the Champions League. Okay.
Okay.
Any shockers from you? You think Liverpool are going to beat Bournemouth?
I think Liverpool will win.
You sound like a closet Liverpool fan. You know. You
No,
want them at
definitely
top
not.
four, yeah,
Definitely not. No, no.
He's trying to get in trouble, bro.
Liverpool Bournemouth.
Man, after watching Bournemouth play, and like I said, they're a team that's trying to fight for relegation. They might put up a fight against you guys, but that 7-0 high, I
Yeah.
don't know, man. It's,
think Liverpool win.
I think it'll be a Liverpool win. lah.
Liverpool win.
Liverpool win.
Win. Draw.
Draw.
Okay. Arsenal against Fulham. Fulham
Fulham are flying high.
Fulham are flying high.
Yep.
I really want Fulham to win. I
Three of us want Fulham to win.
I really want Fulham to win.
I don't know if Arsenal's backline can deal with Mitrovic.
Wait, you want Fulham to win because if so, MU are back
Yeah,
to
we
title.
have a chance. We have a chance. That's it.
No, okay.
Even though it's still far away, but there's a chance.
Honestly,
I don't know who's more delusional.
Wout Weghorst.
Okay,
No, no.
so Arsenal win.
Arsenal win.
Clearly, I mean,
Yeah.
Arsenal win.
no, I honestly think it's going to be a draw again.
Okay. Okay.
I think Fulham will win.
Okay. Okay.
Draw. Okay. City Palace. City win.
City.
Everyone in agreement. City
City.
Palace.
I hope Palace will win, lah. But,
but-
you know, we can always hope.
We can hope many
yeah,
things.
we can hope. Yes.
Because if
Yeah,
Yeah.
United against Southampton.
Obviously.
Look, I think no. We
think
cannot.
otherwise?
We,
No, we are already rock
Obviously
bottom.
what, bro?
we cannot
Obviously
go lower
what?
than this.
Can you
Say it. Obviously what, bro?
No, we are rock
Obvious-
bottom.
yeah.
Can you imagine the discussion which is ongoing now
Yeah,
in
yeah.
preparation for the upcoming
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
be like,
Don't give Ward-Prowse a free kick.
Don't
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
Ten Hag is saying, right? Don't give him a free kick.
No,
Okay.
honestly, I think Ten Hag is going to make these people
Yeah.
run all the way
Correct.
from KL to Seremban
Yeah.
and come back. And we're going to have to pick ourselves up.
Yeah.
And it's a Man United win.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go for a draw.
Okay.
I think I have like
Oh, revenge.
3 draws. No, it's not revenge. I'm a very sensible person. Chelsea Leicester. Oh my god, Chelsea Leicester.
Oh, yo.
Leicester.
I think Chelsea were lucky with the 1-0.
They were.
No, they were very lucky. They were very lucky.
Yeah.
But however, Leicester also, come on lah.
0-0.
No, I honestly think
Leicester will
this might be a Chelsea win.
Oh?
I honestly think because the one team that is worse than Chelsea is Leicester.
Okay. Not MU.
really?
Calm down.
You think it's going to be
I think it'll be Leicester.
Leicester?
Yeah, I think Leicester as well.
Leicester also.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
With that comment, yellow card, bro.
Last game, Spurs, Nottingham. Nottingham did well against Everton.
Wait, I mean,
They did,
look,
they did,
look, at
they
the
did.
end of the day, the argument is who cares?
And with that, we're gonna wrap the show. This has been Balls Deep. What? Just the tip. We did start, sell, bench. No, what?
No, you were supposed to do the politician thing, right?
Oh, Shiza! And with that, we're gonna move on to just the tip this week. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be really, really, really fun. Okay, I came up with this again.
Yeah.
Oh, drink some. Can I have some? Yeah, of course.
Got Pepsi, Got Sprite not?
I think you should cover the 7
Yeah,
part.
no, sure.
Hey, don't simply go show brands lah. What is this? The sponsor?
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it.
You close this one, that one you don't
Oh,
close.
thirsty, lah.
Oh no, close which one?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, just the tip this week. If these football clubs that I mentioned, okay, if football clubs were Malaysian politicians,
Yep.
who would they be?
Okay.
Okay, and when I throw out the club name, you all just mention the politician.
Okay.
You all can explain why if you all want to,
Aiyo.
or if
Let's not lah.
if you want to have no context, also can. Okay, you just say the politician's name and just move on.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll start with Kavin. Okay, if Liverpool FC was a Malaysian politician,
Liverpool FC, I would say that would be Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim. Because 30 years they've been trying to win the league.
That makes sense.
Right? Finally, after 30 years, they win the league. And it was a dream, everybody happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be a bad sign?
No. Listen, I only
We
talking
went
about Uncle
quadruple
Louis.
run. We are in a quadruple run. That was good. Anyway, no. Okay, who would you pick?
Liverpool.
I would say Anwar.
Yeah, I would say Anwar. I would
Actually,
say
to me,
Anwar.
that's actually the best explanation.
explanation.
Yeah,
It's,
the best
He
explanation.
thought it through the whole time.
See, I wasn't thinking of after that, but thanks for that.
Okay, if Manchester City,
Who is Manchester City?
if Manchester City
Look,
was,
it's very
come
easy.
on.
It's very easy. It's Najib, no context.
Yeah. I wasn't.
I'm just saying,
I'm letting Calvin answer for me.
Listen,
we're letting come in.
Yeah. But he's giving all the right answers. right now.
Datuk Seri
I feel like-
Najib is the
Man
one.
City.
Yeah.
I really want to know the reason.
I really want to know.
Can I tell you
I know
off
why.
air?
I mean, you know.
I know
okay.
why.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe. What about Muhyiddin? Can be Muhyiddin, is alright.
No, cannot.
Cannot. Why? Muhyiddin's Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah? No context.
No
move on.
context. No context.
No
Move on.
context. If Arsenal FC,
Who is Arsenal?
if Arsenal FC was a Malaysian politician, who would it be?
Saddiq.
No lah.
No lah.
No lah.
Not assign me a different team.
Arsenal FC. I think I'm gonna say this.
I think Arsenal is
I think KJ.
Ooh. Okay.
I think
That's
for the same
true.
reason.
A dark horse.
The radio DJ,
Yeah,
right?
a dark horse.
That's true.
And
That's true.
kind of going through a PR change right now.
The radio DJ.
little bit of a PR,
And with that, we're going to wrap up Ball Sleep, everybody. We're going to get some final words. Idris, have anything to say? Keep it short.
Thanks a lot for coming on the show.
That was a pleasure.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, first time nothing to do about
Nothing.
All right, Kevin.
please don't come for me.
Saddiq, last
Menu
few words.
fans temporarily will enter the Goa, will be out very soon.
All right, this has been Balls Deep, everybody. See you guys next week.
Peace.